Hello everyone and welcome to a new video from Your Overwatch. I'm Eddie the Chump and today we'll be talking about a very interesting article from PvP Live concerning the arena mode, as well as some breaking news. There are going to be some dance emotes coming to Overwatch. I'll put them up on screen now so you can see them. So far we've been given a preview of Sombra, Lucio, Symmetra and Zenyatta. One assumes every hero is going to get one. I really like them. Let us know what you guys think. If Zarya doesn't have the Cossack dance, it's riot time. Also, Soldier would look amazing in his Evil Knievel skin doing his best Saturday Night Fever impression. Moving on to the PvP Live article, which will be linked in the description, they refer to some data mined audio samples. These audio samples, combined with the map tease Liam covered in an earlier video, seem to suggest a new arena mode. Not elimination, but arena. So what's the difference? Well, firstly, I'll play you the clips. There's some from Athena first.
Now entering the arena. Challenger, Gladiator.
Now, Gladiator and Challenger could refer to the two participants, meaning one as a new opponent and the other as the one being challenged. PvP Live made the leap that this could mean Arena was a King of the Hill style 1v1 mode, meaning whoever keeps winning the duels gets to play on as the Gladiator. Kind of like the days back in ancient times where people would put quarters down on arcade machines to play the winner. Right now some of you are like, what's an arcade? It's a long story, but it's a tantalizing prospect, especially if, like other games, it's ranked. If that's true and there's separate and clear tiers for players, I think it's something players could really get into in the long term. I actually think PvP Live's leap is a good assumption to make based on the evidence. What's even more promising is that there are other voice lines from specific heroes hinting at some kind of reward system. I'll play those for you now.
What magnificent treasure is this? Ooh, I wonder what I got. I could use some new gear.
So if there's a reward system for this game type, what form could it take? Loot boxes? Or maybe, just maybe, there's specific arena gear. Skins, maybe even gun skins that aren't gold. Something to let everyone know you're an arena champion. Gold guns are cool, don't get me wrong, but what if there's like a piece of Gladiator armor? Or a totally different weapon model? Currently the weapon changes with the skin, but what if your Gladiator tier Peacemaker for McCree was a Deagle? Please, Blizzard, please! Being somewhat more realistic, it might just be a loot box based system. But perhaps it might echo the Hearthstone arena system, whereby you buy in to go on what is called an arena run, to play progressively harder opponents as you go. 3 losses and you're out, but the more wins you rack up, the more items you unlock at the end of it. The big difference here is Hearthstone is a free-to-play game, so using real money, or somewhat scarce in-game currency to take a bit of a gamble on your chances to go on an arena run makes a bit more sense, as instead of purchasing card packs directly. You even might find it more fun to pay for a chance to win more of them rather than unlocking something directly with earned currency. It's always more fun to win it. Overwatch has none of these free-to-play options, and in fact is built in an opposite way to Hearthstone from a monetization perspective. However, the challenge of using a finite resource to prove your mettle in an arena is an exciting one, and perhaps this time, a bit more are you not entertained, old-school dual arena shooter-type arena could prove to be a very skill-based mode for those who would like to use their elite Overwatch skill to unlock cosmetics, instead of the normal approach, which requires either luck or a grind. Or it could be similar to the World of Warcraft example, where it's about chasing leaderboard placement and is ranked with a ladder, with loot boxes being a small bonus. Bragging rights essentially that Blizzard keep track of both in-game and on the Battle.net website. There's also another dynamic as well. We've spoken about Destiny before and praised the Trials mode in particular. Trials has a card where players try to get 9 wins without losing. The further up the card you get, the higher the tier of the loot at the end. If you get a perfect card, you get the best stuff, and going to the Lighthouse is seen as a major achievement. If the Overwatch arena mode had as much appeal to it as Destiny's Trials or Hearthstone's, it could be way more interesting than a straight arcade-style fun mode. Not that there's anything wrong with that either. It's new stuff. We love new stuff. Is this mode an evolution of the elimination game type, or is it set up to replace it? It doesn't really make sense to have 2 1v1 modes, one having multiple maps and the other just one. Maybe we're seeing the next big mode for Overwatch. I can see this being incredibly popular. Would it be single hero, or would it change the hero every round like elimination currently does? These are questions I'm sure we'll get the answers to. Let us know in the comments whether or not you're excited by this possible mode, and what sort of loot you'd like to see as the reward system if it turned out to be true. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to leave a rating. If you never want to miss one of our videos again, please click the bell icon next to the subscribe button on our channel to join the notification squad. You'll be in good company. Please check out our Discord, where you can join one of the biggest Discord communities for Overwatch out there. And finally, please follow the Your Overwatch Twitter. It's where you can find updates about new videos and other good stuff. I've been Eddie the Chump, and until next time.